Welcome to the Rhino Crash Chase Race, brought to you by the #1 broadcast in eSports Entertainment, ZMS Esports Studio. Hi, my name is Nathan Craig, and I am joined by the Queen of Yorkshire herself, Holly Bergen. Holly, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you doing in the future? You always seem to be in the future.
It's good. Yep, no flying cars just yet.
No. I don't know where else I'd be on a Sunday evening.
There's nowhere else you'd rather be. I'd rather be here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't rather be in bed at all.
No, 4:30 in the morning.
It's good. Yes, it is a bit early, but I'm looking forward to this chase race. This is the Rhino Crash Chase Race. This is going to be lots of fun. We've got lots of people in the chat already lining up to cover all the action, so it's going to be great.
Yeah. So, chase race. I haven't even been drinking yet, honest. Right. So we're off to do a chase race. So what is a chase race, Nathan?
All right. The chase race is a handicap race. For those that haven't checked this out before, each Sunday, Rhino Racing puts on one of the premier time-based handicap racing events. Now, in this chase race, each category starts at a different time. So D starts first, followed by C, then B, and then finally A. Now, the aim is for each category to work together to stay in front of the chasing category, whilst at the same time trying to catch the category ahead. Now, the goal being that all the categories come together at the end of the race for a monster sprint finish. Now, last week we saw D taking the win, and I'm wondering who's going to win the race this week on such a short course. So what route are we covering today, Holly?
Well, we've got Seaside Sprint, 4 laps of Seaside Sprint. We start with a 2-kilometre lead in, and then we hit the Seaside Sprint. So we've got 4 laps, each lap being 6.3 kilometres with 30 metres of elevation each lap, which is mostly, we think, through the S's. So it's going to be quite interesting. Wonder if groups are going to split apart through the S's. People are going to have to pay attention, get recovery in on the rest of the lap, I think.
And that's the trick, is that we're going to have all 4 categories on this route pretty much almost at the start of the race. And
yes,
what we're going to see, I think, is we're going to have the faster categories coming through past the slower categories. Now, the big question is going to be, will those slower categories be able to hold the draft, hold those faster groups? And I know that from past experiences, what tends to happen is that the lower cats, D and C, get shattered. They get split apart as the stronger riders of those cats can hold on to the faster cats as they come through. So this is going to be really interesting, because we know that a category will ride faster as a larger group, not as smaller groups. So this is going to be one to watch. What bike would you be choosing for this race, Holly?
Well, contrary to my better judgment, I wouldn't go with a Blue Tron. I think I'd go full on aero, because it's really quite flat. Yeah, so I'm gonna full on aero. The coloured in disc wheels. Yeah. What would you go for?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same, actually. I mean, given that those S's are a little bit bumpy, but still mostly this is flat. So I'd be looking for a solid aero. My typical go-to is the S-Works with the discs. And I'm actually sitting in the pens at the moment, just watching some of the chat. And we've got Miguel's in here. Miguel, Steak and James.
Nice.
He's racing in C category there. And I was looking through, so this is the first time he's racing this, which is fantastic. And I dare say he's racing this because of the coverage we're providing.
Of course.
I was looking through the A pen. We've got Franny. So Franny's a long-time fan. She's in the A pen. Josh Tonker there from Cheesecake. He's an Australian. He's in the pen there. Looking in the list, we've got Chris Christensen, Henry Lai. So Henry Lai's a favourite of ours from the Tiny Race series.
Nice. It's good that they've joined.
Yeah, clearly because we're covering it for no other reason.
Yeah, obviously. Why else would they race anything? There's nothing else to vote for D again too much. Yeah, Brent says D again. It was really good that D won last week, I think, because It is a tricky category because there's no bottom to Cat D, obviously, because it's the bottom
No.
category. And you've got races that are nearly Cat C, and it's a huge range of abilities. So it's interesting.
Yep.
Um,
It's difficult for D, isn't it? Because they don't have anyone to chase either. So they've got to just try and set the best, fastest pace they can.
yeah.
And without having someone down the road to look towards, it can be difficult, especially if the group is less than experienced. They're not necessarily going to know that they need to really put the hammer down, especially through those S's too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Cat D, because Cat D have to do the lead-in, which is 3 kilometers, and then each lap is 6.3. So they have 9 kilometers. If they can do 9 kilometers, is that a bit of an ask? I'm thinking if they manage to do a whole lap before Cat A's set off, Cat A's will have to go past D's.
Yeah, I think they'll
able
probably
to
come out
them, so
onto the course at the same time, and we can just see D heading out now. So Salt from Zunner is taking the lead there. He's setting the pace, saying, "Come on, guys, let's get going."
yeah, it's Zed's son, by the way.
Is it Zed's son? Is it? Why do I keep saying Zunner?
Isn't it? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's an Australian team. So, yeah. So they're 100 meters in, and they are strung out a little bit too much. I think they need to get themselves in order and regroup.
I think they'll start getting the blob back together as they get down there. We've got a couple of riders off the back. And again, this is something, if you're not used to racing, and we were just talking about this before actually, if you're not used to racing, you don't know what a race start is like, a race start can be quite brutal if you're not expecting it. So if you don't know to put some serious power down for the first 10, 15, 20 seconds out of the pen, it's very easy to get dropped. And I think we've kind of seen that with a couple of riders just dangling off the back there. But look, it is a small pen here in for D. There's probably 8 riders in this front group. So look, I'll be honest here. I don't want to spoil their fun too early, but I'll be honest and say they're probably not going to take this one out. I really do think this race is to be had between either C or B. They've got the biggest groups.
Yeah, that's quite. Yeah, they need to regroup. They need to. Yeah, they need to work together. I don't know if they're on Discord in voice, but. But I think they do have time to work it out. The moments they're going to put 3%, and then they're going to be hitting the S's. So really, those at the back need to push up. Those at the front need to ease up, and they work together through the S's. Yeah, definitely.
But we can see there though that this is going to be a tough ask if they make this break work. And hey, great luck, good luck to them if they can. But if they can make that break stick, it's going to be a tough ask. But let's see what happens. So we've got Smith in the front there, Salt, Scrincy. I want to say Scrincy. Not too sure.
Scrincy from, is that an American flag?
Yeah, from the US. Yeah. He's flown all the way from the US for this race.
Nice. Didn't
quite the
get
distance
stuck
to Watopia.
in customs. Yeah, it is.
No custom issues.
No custom issues.
Got the bike straight through.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, so we've got...
so there's a bit of a gap there. It's like 4-second gap now. Is it 4 seconds? Yeah, looking that way. But look, they've got a while to go. So as you say, so Miguel is actually saying that I think the D racers should get a bigger gap since they're likely they won't have the blue Tron. We've got a couple of Trons there. First timers, obviously, because they would, if they've listened to the show or the broadcast before, they would have known to have chosen the blue Tron. Absolutely,
yeah. So obviously they are listening and taking note of what we're saying, because why would you not take note of what we're saying? Oh, here we are with the paint. Yeah.
Number one resource on the internet for racing.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so D Taylor needs to lift his game a little bit there from New Zealand. This feels like he's just tootling off the back there, waiting for his opportunity.
Is he trying to help those behind, do you think? Is he feeling quite strong and thinks he can give him a bit of a tow?
He can get him back on, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that is quite a... Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an ask to get him up over that draggy little climb up there as you go towards the JWB bridge. But the three on the front are working well, keeping the pace up. Now, I think what we'd probably see more than likely is that when the C guys do come through, and they're about to leave the pens now in about 38 seconds. Yep, 38 seconds, 37 seconds. So we're going to see probably those front three D riders pick up the Bs as the Cs as they come through. Screeny there is just getting dropped on that climb, and that's the thing. You're right, Holly. You need to be able to work together as a group. With a handicap race, you can't have riders just sort of fighting for themselves. There needs to be a considered effort amongst the group to stay together.
Yeah, because those three off the front, although I don't know if Screeny's maybe easing up a bit now, it looks like he's doing less swats, but Salt and Smith off the front are 11 seconds. Well, those watts could be helping the group of Cat Ds go a bit faster, so they do need to regroup. Yeah, Cat D's
come back together now.
Yeah, and then you look
it's
at
a tough ask for them.
I'm a huge group. Yeah,
it's a massive group.
Yeah, look at that. I really like the jerseys in this as well.
Yeah, I do too. They're really good.
Yeah,
they're really good.
Yeah, especially the blue,
we've got. But with the likes of Miguel, Steak and Chains in the C group, this is going to be a spicy group. They'll be working really well together. Just going through the first banner there, they'll pick up a power up, which will be, I think, the feather. We'll probably see a few feathers fire just as they start to climb out of Watopia and turn left for the S's. But I'm just looking down the list here. Yeah, they've got a solid 40, I want to say 55. Out of the 68 that have signed up, they've got 55 in this front group. Couple of dangling off the back, but I'm sure they're going to pick up the group. Certainly you can see a few Blue Trons in the mix there.
Excellent.
They've all read their course notes you've handed out.
I did. I went around the pen earlier and was like, here you are. This is what you need to do. Pedal fast and ride a Blue Tron. Even though I did even though I did say that that you need an aero bike. What's Brent say? If the group can't catch you, then you aren't faster than the group. Wait, what? What? If the group can't catch you, I think I need to read that again. I don't. I've not had too much Baileys yet, so we're good.
Working up to it.
Yeah. But I do like how this group are keeping themselves all together as a group.
Yep.
I'm really sorry to Cat D, but yeah, as Niall says, I love how most of these riders don't even know they are being critiqued. Yeah, well, it's not that. Well, I suppose we are critiquing them, but for the good of the race. Cat D, because
correct.
The whole point is you've got to work together. So, and it's a race, so you need to
So in this particular racing style, you do need to work together. It's not. Everyone needs to take a turn on the front, and I think that's the big thing that lots of new racers don't quite understand. That in a scratch race, it's fine to sort of sit off the back or sit mid-group, use that draft to try and be as efficient as possible. But in these chase races, everyone in the team that can needs to be able to work towards the front, take a turn on the front, and it doesn't have to be much. It can be 30 seconds, 20 seconds, keep that pace up, keep the speed up, and then roll to the back of the group, recover, and rinse and repeat. Now, I'm just watching Evil Steph there from Germany. He's in the mix there, so this is definitely going to be a fast group. There's got some experienced riders there. They'll muster everyone up and keep the pace up, I think. But certainly, they've already hit that coloured section of the road, and B has just left the pen.
Yeah, here we are. That's a huge group as well. So those at the back just need to push up a little bit. And
yes.
Yeah, when you do a race, like you say, Nathan, you do need to hit it out the pen a little, not necessarily sprint, but keep the pace up a little bit, because otherwise you risk being dropped.
Correct. So, with B riders, though, they typically tend to be more experienced. A lot of them are very savvy racers, very experienced racers, so they'll know exactly what they've got to do.
Yeah.
And you can see them already starting to settle into a solid pace out the pen, because you do make up a lot of time just getting the group up to speed. The quicker you can do that, the more time you'll make up, and the faster you'll get to the next group ahead. So a few of the races, they're already hitting their draft boost power-ups just to give them a bit of a kick up. Coming up to this little grind out of the Watopia there. A few feathers just flying around. They would have gotten a power up through that first banner. I would have held, I think, the feather for that little kick up towards JWB Bridge.
Yeah, I would have done
which we found out is actually, what's the name of that bridge? I want to see if you remember it.
Oh no, I was going to ask you that.
Is it
Julian?
Washington Bridge.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, Julian Washington Bridge. Yes, that's a very good quiz question. Speaking of
that for the list.
Quizzes, your quiz on because you do In the Drops podcast, which if you haven't listened to it, you need to go on YouTube and search up In the Drops podcast, and there is a quiz on there at the end of each episode. So that would make a very good quiz question.
I've already listed it down.
Yeah, and off we go with
that's
the A's,
one question.
Then. Yeah, that's
A's
one
are out
question.
There. Now, these will be some heavy hitters here. We've got the likes of Franny, who's a big fan of the show. She's often in the chats, adding in her knowledge and experience. We've got Josh Tonka here. I think he'll be in the race. We've got Henry Lai there from the Tiny Race series. He's in there as well. So certainly some very experienced racers in there, and very fast too. Now, it is interesting the differences between the time gap between when D set out and when A set out is 10 minutes. It's a big ask for A to catch that up, but they'll be working a lot better, a lot faster. So we'll probably, I expect, looking at the mini maps down the bottom of the screen there, I expect that A and D could meet up as they come through. So just looking at the pen there, for D, they'll be coming past that turn-off quite soon.
Yeah, I wonder if Cat A's can get to the junction. It'll be interesting, actually.
Just watching them there.
Yeah, because Cat A's, they do have to obviously catch up to Cat B. So if Cat D and Cat A do merge, Cat A's still have a lap to go. So
yes.
I am wondering though if Cat D's are still split apart though.
Yeah, it does look that way, doesn't it? They're a little bit scattered on the course there, and A is about to turn left and hit the S's. So I think D might have missed their opportunity to pick them up. But given that this is such a small loop, I fully expect that there's going to be a mixture of groups quite quickly, and it will all come down to which group can hold the faster cat as they come past. That's the winning formula. Yeah, Rob says it should never be. It should never be JWB Bridge because the B stands for bridge.
Yeah,
you are correct. Yeah, so it just should be JWB.
This is why we need you, Rob, because you know things.
A technical resource.
Yeah, come back. Here we are in with Cat D now. Let's have a look. So we've got Sultan Smith off the front by 20 seconds. No,
20 seconds, well off the front.
It's frustrating because these guys are clearly strong, and I'm not throwing shade here, but you guys need to slow down and help the rest of Cat D.
Yep.
There we go.
You will go fast as a group, that's for sure. Yeah. Davis and Murphy just dangling off the back of the three in front of them. Again, if they can come together, you'll find that it's just going to be easier. Taking turns on that front there, just rolling to the back for a bit of recovery and then back on the front again. You'll help keep that average speed right up. But as I said, D had their win last week, so they can walk away happy with that one. I don't think they're going to take the win this week, but there's still a long way to go. All right, so C's coming through the volcano there. It's a little bit hot. The pressure will be on there coming through.
Yeah, Brad from Dirty Watts. I can see.
Okay.
From and I think I saw John Verm as well in one of the categories. Well, Cat A it will be.
It would be Cat A, yep.
Yeah. He takes part in the tiny races. This is a little kicker up here. It's only short, but you need to be paying attention because you can easily just, fall off the back, and then you've got a bit of chasing to do unless you leave the volcano.
And if you've got tired legs, it just makes an extra match you have to burn to get back on when people are fast running out of matches.
How many matches do you get per lap? Get like 3 matches per lap.
I wish. That's a great amount. I usually get like 3 for the whole race.
3 for the whole race. I usually get 1, and if it's burnt, then I'm like, oh no, what do I do now?
That's it.
All my Weebles have gone. If you don't know what Weebles are, then you need to get on Interval's website, and it shows you a graph, and it's basically like your battery, and you run out of them, or you don't run out of them, whichever. It's got like a graph, and then
it refills when you recover, and then it gets emptied again.
Yeah, if you're in the draft, it refills. So this is an interesting part. So it goes downhill, but the rolling resistance is higher.
Is increased. It's increased.
Yeah,
just through this dirt section. Yep.
But
so they're going to be working hard there. Yeah, they'll know this too. So they'll know they don't need to push as hard here, but they certainly need to keep the power on just for the group to stay together, because they'll hit that the tarmac section and the pace will kick back up again. Niall's asking Wombles. Weebles.
Oh,
Niall, he's pulling your leg. I think he knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just watching Evil Steph just on C. I've got a separate screen here, just watching him on the front, picking the pace up, working together. Now he's only, when I say only, C is only about a minute, less than a minute off the back of the D grade riders. So they aren't far from catching them at all. Looking down the bottom of the map there. So, C's coming up towards the S's. That's exactly where they are. And D is sort of just exiting the S's there and heading towards JWB. Thank you, Rob. The JW Bridge. That's what we'll call it.
JW Bridge, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So Cat C have completed a lap. Cat B are coming up to a lap. No, because it had a 3 kilometre lead in, didn't it? So at 9 kilometres, that will be a full lap. And then every 6 after that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's maths on a Sunday. It's not. It's not a school day. This is a maths lesson. Yeah. Although it pretty much is a maths lesson with all the numbers and stuff. So it's kind of. I love the graphics on this. Damon does an awesome job.
The maps are great.
Yes. Seeing where all the different groups are.
Handicap racing at its best here. So getting to see all the graphs real time. There's no delays here between the distances, and we get to see exactly where the different categories are on the map. So looking through there, as I said, the one to watch here is C, just coming through the S's now. D there on the bottom right-hand corner. I've come through there, about to hit the dirty suppressor. So it won't be long now before I think, C shut that gap down. As I said, there's a few experienced riders in C. They'll be cracking the whip. Working hard on the front. Steph's just taking a recovery there. I've been looking for Miguel. Hopefully I can find him. I've been searching through the lists.
He is there somewhere, yes.
He was chatting before.
Yeah. I do know that AJ, I think he was in the chat before, he's not racing, he's watching, because I think he did base camp ride earlier. So which is... I can't remember the elevation. I know it's 3 times up Ven Top. It's 3 times up Ven Top.
That's like,
which is incredible.
4,500 meters of climbing.
Yes, it will be, won't it? Yeah, it's.
You knew that.
It's incredible. I did know that. Yeah. I just think it's incredible, like to do that. So that's his excuse for not racing this, really. But really, that should have been a warm-up for this chase. Well, is it though? Because that's a warm-up for this. I mean, come on.
Oh, you are just tough, aren't you? You've had a hard day. Yeah. You're taking it out on us now. But we can see that D is 37 seconds behind the back marker in B in D. I'll say that again.
Yeah,
C is 33 seconds behind the D back markers. So I think they get the sense of where they are, and they're pushing hard to try and capture their first result of the night.
Yes.
Steph's back on the front again. 25 seconds now.
Yeah, so you can see that C are but what is that? 1.3 kilometers behind
Mm-hmm.
D, and then B is 1.4 kilometers behind C, and A is 1.1 kilometers behind B.
I'll trust you. You are wearing glasses. Really. Yeah, you're wearing glasses. I completely believe everything you're saying.
Because I'm supposed to wear glasses and I don't, and then I put them on and I was like, oh wow, I can actually see a bit better because that's the whole point of them. Yeah,
I see how this works.
Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, so there we go. Don't need them for cycling though. Well, I do need them for looking at screens. Well, technically that would be. But if you people out there that need to wear glasses when they're cycling, how do they do it? Because like the sweat and stuff. How does that? Yeah, is that not awkward? Like, I'd like to know in the comments if you wear glasses and
how do you deal with the sweat issue?
How does that go? Yeah.
Yep.
So, Joshua Walnut, hi Josh in the chat. He's racing as well. His legs are cooked. He's saying.
Yeah, I was going to say he's in B. So C is just taking their first, the first D victim of the night. You can see him, D Taylor, just flicked out the back there as D comes screaming past.
Nice. It's like Pac-Man. Like they go around chomping them all up. Yum, yum, yum.
Nope.
Say that again.
That's our special effects. We only we've got a license to play it just once.
Oh right, okay. So if you play it again, you've got to pay like royalties or something. Is that?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yep.
Okay, cool.
We don't have enough in the budget for that. But Jack Worth there in C and D, just doing the hard yards out the back by himself. It won't be long before he's met with some friends though as they come past in the blue kit.
Yeah.
But Salt and Smith, they're still working on the front. Just looking down the list there. Fleming, Sayer, Hinges, Murphy, Screensy. Sorry, we were talking that before. So they're all working together there. But this is I'm going at limb here and saying C is going to win this. They've got it's a solid group and they've got some good riders here. They'll be working hard to try and stay in front of the B guys. Dave, you know me.
We can, Dave.
I'm a master at pronouncing French words.
Dave Beachy says, "Can we have Nathan say the French words for those that aren't in the chat?" And absolutely yes. So, which French words would you like? Yes. Comment in the chat. Which French words you would like Nathan to say?
Oh, here we go. This will be fun. I'll add a uniquely Australian twang to it if that's okay.
That is, of course, it's okay. You can do what you like.
All right.
I think Josh is struggling a little bit, but so if you're listening, Josh, come on, rooting for you. You've got to keep going.
Get cracking, Josh.
Yeah, come on, Josh. We can see Larson from Sweden. That's a Swedish flag, I reckon. Yes, Evil Steph from Germany. Who else we got? Yeah, we've got. Oh, we're back in with Jack Worth here. Got a few there.
Yep. So if we can try and scoot up, get the drone camera over the leaders here in D. We'll see how the front's going. But Smith is still working on the front there. Payne, Sayer, Fleming.
It's because
they've got some numbers.
Yeah, because Cat C is only about. We can see them coming.
It's just in the back there.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. You were spot on.
Yes.
I've just seen them now. Yep. I can just see them now.
Yeah. So Jackworth, if he pushes as they come through, he'll be able to catch on. But he's got to give it a little kick. So if you're new to racing, if this ever happens and you see the group coming up now, he's got to kick roundabout now. That was good timing to be able to get in the draft.
Yep, and he'll better sit there. Now, if he's done the smart thing and he's held onto a power up at the same time, oh no, we just seen him spat out the back there. So he's gone. Sorry, mate. Thank you for coming. Pick up your prize on the way out.
Party bags on the left. There's cake in it though, so
yeah, it's going to put a smile on your face.
Yeah. So Cat C have gone past Cat D now, so they are on the hunt for.
Oh no! We've still got the front raiders for D. So we'll see if we go back to C. There we go. we can see Davies, and we can see the C guys coming up behind him.
Oh yes,
They're still a minute and a half off the front group of D.
yeah, they're just chomping
But they
up
are
them,
devouring.
Yeah,
devouring them.
Yum
Here
yum
we go.
yum.
So again, you're right. We'll see if some of the, and here we go. I think the C grade, the D, they're sort of, again, they're sort of being spat at the back there. Maybe they can hold on.
Yeah, they need to. They
But
do need to
ideally,
kick
yeah.
it, and it is a good test actually,
Yep.
because if you are Cat D, don't think that when the Cat C's catch you, that's it, your game over. No, kick it and see how long you can actually hold on to Cat C for, because you're stronger than you think. We have got Evil
That's it.
Steph though, kicking up some watts out the front.
Yeah,
so that's,
he's not going to be letting them off easily. That's for
yeah.
sure. Okay, so we've got our first French word from Dave, which
Yep.
I'm just reading it there. Is col de
Yeah.
Perry sword. There we go. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. Colder Perry sword? It could be, yeah. What does so Rob wants you to pronounce that word there underneath. I'm not going to say
Formidable.
it. No.
Is it formidable?
No.
I can pronounce that. Is that French?
It is French.
I think he's having a crack at me.
Formidable, I think.
Formidable.
I think so.
That sounds fancy. I'd pay money for that. I'm not sure what it is.
In the comments, you can tell us who was more accurate.
Neither, I would think. All right. There we go. I've got a 9 out of 10 for Perry sword.
Perry sword.
Perry sword.
Is that all they can
All right,
come
so
up
D's.
with?
Let's get back to the race.
Yeah, let's get back to the race. Yeah. So Cat A's have just got past some Cat C's.
Yeah, some of the back markers in C there. So again, but it's a big ask though for some C graders to try and hang on to the A's, especially if they've got the steam up too. They're going to be really pushing hard. It's a tough one.
It's going to be burning.
C group is flying though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're about halfway through this race. Just taking a quick look at the results. We've got, I think C is just sniffing out D there on the climb up to JWB.
Yep.
It won't be long before C is being consumed by C as they come past.
So we're
and we can see just there. Rusty hinges. That's great.
I don't know who you are, from Canada, flying in especially for this. Rusty
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah,
Rusty hinges.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, that's. I did notice a couple of B's in the A group actually, so that's.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
That's
Working together.
Yes.
And that's the interesting thing too, because A is going to start getting all the categories will start getting bigger as the stronger cats of the cats they were chasing join in. So the bigger the group, the faster they're going to go.
Is that science? Yeah.
Oh, you got a that's exactly it. You got a 10 out of 10, Holly, for
yep.
Formidable.
Thank you, Rob. Formidable. Yeah. And it's not like I go to France much at all. Like my parents, my parents
never
don't
go
live
there,
there or
do you?
anything. Yeah. That's
where is it in the Bordeaux region?
That's right. Yeah. Where the wine is.
Bordeaux.
But go put your shrimp on the barbie.
No, I was saying it in an Australian accent. I was saying it in Australian.
Yeah.
Bordeaux. Okay, so getting back to the racing though, what we're here for.
Oh, we know.
So with the front, with the front peg there, in D, Payne, Fleming, Sayer together there with Smith. I think Smith was working on the front there, but there's our front group. The C grade riders are coming up to the Dirty Suppressor now. Yep, so C grade's coming up to Dirty Suppressor. D is just going through the Dirty Suppressor. There we are. There's D. And I think if you look up the top of the hill, we can just see the C group. You got to squint.
Oh
though.
yes, you
they
can.
are. Just at the top there. Yep.
That's such a cool view, actually. Look at that. So they're going to be punching it down there. Here we are in with the C group. So if you look down the bottom, you might be able to see a couple of the races off the bat. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to catch, though, because they are speeding down here.
It's not going to be long.
Yeah, and they are putting in some effort. Yeah, we've got Evil Steph in there.
19 seconds between the groups now. 15 seconds. So there's 5 in the D group there. There is 37 in C.
Nice.
15 seconds, 14 seconds. It's not going to be long now before they pick them up.
Yeah, we've got.
But the big question is going to be, what is the time gap between B and C? Now we can see B there coming through the Italian villas. They're going to be hitting the dirty suppressor soon, but they've still got a bit of a gap there between C and B. A little bit more work to do. But as I said, I'm going out on a limb here saying that I think C, if they can keep that power on, they're in with a really good chance of taking this one out. Now, Dave there has said Squirrel, the French Zwift mascot. I'm just trying to work out the little bits that sit above the E there.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Equirrel? I don't know. Does that sound reasonable? What's your take?
I don't know this word. I mean, I'm hoping it means squirrel. It could mean anything, couldn't it? Like, what are they typing? Sure, Dave. Sure, it means squirrel.
We'll make them say anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Ecureuil? I don't know.
Here we go.
Yep.
D is just picking up C is just picking up D now on that little climb up to the volcano. D's going to have to punch hard here, and I can see there's a few of the riders out of the saddle. They're going to have to punch hard. I don't see any power-ups. They may have used them.
Yeah, they've hit the feathers.
Smith, Sayer,
Cat C.
Yeah, the C group, have.
Yeah, and they've got some momentum, so Cat D. But the thing is, because Cat D were not working together very well, they're going to be burned out. So can they actually...
Yeah, they're going to be cooked.
Yeah. So this is another... Yeah, they worked so well together last week, but it goes to show at the start,
yeah, they did.
If you do not group up, you're going to struggle for the rest of the race. So... Yeah,
you'll get broken up.
Yeah, sort it out for next week, Cat D. Come on.
AJ from Rhino is saying, yeah, no chance for D's. Yeah, we saw that almost immediately straight out of the pen when they broke up to about 3 different groups before they'd even got out of the downtown Watopia. All right, A coming through now. They're on the painted section of the road back to the volcano. They've just ridden past a few of the back C markers, and we can see there in the mini maps. There we go. So C is pretty much in front now. They've picked up all the D grade riders. There aren't too many more now, and we can see the big challenge is going to be with B just coming into the volcano. They'll have to work hard to try and keep the power on and get C in their sights.
Yeah, we're in with Hayton from Scotland from Electric Spirit. They're a good team. Shout out to Electric Spirit. Cat B's. So they're just coming through the volcano now. Do you think they're going to be... I hope they've got the fans on as they go through the volcano, because it's quite hot going through there.
It is really hot in there.
Yeah, you're going to need like at least level 3 fan.
So it's 55 degrees, I think, when we checked out the route earlier today.
That's it, yeah.
We did a walk around.
We did do a walk around, yeah. We had some marshmallows. They were quite nice, weren't they? But they just frazzled, and I actually quite like them when they're just frazzled, because you can like peel off like the skin around the marshmallow. So, and they would have got another.
And it's still all soft and gooey.
Yeah, and you like peel it off and like crunchy. But they would have got a power up as well as they went through the volcano at the banner.
Through the banner.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's quite a few. Is it just one power up per lap? I think. Is it just one banner through the? Oh no,
I think so.
Two, at the sprint as well, the JW Bridge sprint.
JWB, that's it. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, pasting while throwing and tell. Awesome job, Josh. It is tough work out there. Good job. He's just coming in the channel. Yeah.
Steph's still on the front there, still doing the hard yards. Damien's saying, "Oh, here come the A's." So they C know and B know that the A's are hot on their trail. But looking down the list there, we've got C just coming out of the volcano. They're going through this Archie, that glass tube. Archie glass tube coming back around to the S's. B B is coming up to those tube. So B is actually quite close to catching the C graders. Now they've only got 500 meters between B and C, so still about 10 kilometers to go. You're right. I think maybe B could take over C there, but if C can hang on as they do come past, they'll get a nice little kick in terms of power. There's a couple of D graders. So I think Salt is in with the C's and Payne as well. So they were the front markers there in the D group. They shattered the group pretty early. They've stuck in with the C's, but for how long though? And you're absolutely right. Yep. So Salt and Payne doing the tough work there. Joshua says he got dropped. You might have to have a word with him later on there, Holly.
Yeah, but good effort, Josh, because he was Cat B, wasn't he, I think? Pretty sure. Yeah, so good job, Josh. He put in some good watts, and it's all about pushing yourself, though. So the thing is, you can't win them all. Well, you can't win them all.
You can try.
You can try, yeah. But if you've got to push yourself, and you can only. Somebody wise told me you can only get faster by riding with people that are stronger than you.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Anonymous.
Well, it was actually Matt Payne that told me that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who does him and Emma do commentate on the Iceni races on Saturdays?
Yes.
No, which day? What day do they do it? It's Saturdays.
They all kind of blend.
Yeah, they do.
They all blend into each other.
Yeah, every day's a Swift day. Yeah. It is interesting. Cat A's and go on.
Oh no, go ahead.
Cat A's and Cat B's, they're about 500 meters apart, and Cat B and Cat C are a similar kind of distance.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be interesting to see whether Cat A will catch Cat B or Cat B will catch Cat
B will
C.
catch C, correct.
Yeah, okay, all my letters jumbled up. It's only 4 letters, and it's like, imagine if we had like 26 letters. I'd be like, I don't know. We've got Wales in from Toyota Cryo RDT. Oof, he's strong. He obviously does TTT because he's got number 2, and we all know this is basically a TTT, but like a giant one.
A big TTT, correct.
Yes. Got Larson out the front there for Cat C. He's doing a bit of a turn. Now, have these two dropped?
An F in the front there?
Yeah.
No, we're looking at the first there. So I think they're on the front. Larson.
Yeah, they've dropped the rest of the group.
Yes.
They're 10 seconds ahead. See, are they trying to hunt down Cat B? Are they trying to make the bridge over, do you think?
Well, I think maybe they're just trying to get the speed up the group up, and so if they're pushing on the front, it gives the other C's a bit of a target to chase, just to pick that speed up, especially as they come over that rise there and towards JWB, just like the A cats are now. So firing the feather, this is exactly where I'll be using the feather every time, just on that draggy climb up, coming down towards the sprint bridge.
Because it doesn't affect
look
you
at the distances.
When you go down.
No, that's right. You want to use it as you're coming out of the S's and as you hit that little climb up. So we can see there we've got a couple of the D's are still with, Payne and Salt still with C's. The C's are coming up to the dirty suppressor now. They're going to be getting a little bit of a rest as they come down that dirt section of the course. B is just coming up into the Italian villas. Gosh, they aren't far behind, are they? They're only 500 meters.
Look at that. They just need to kick it over the gravel.
Yep.
Rob is saying Super Tuck, which is great. If you are not in the draft, then yes, Super Tuck. But if you are in the draft, Super Tuck does not work, which I'm sure Rob knows. But for those people who are listening, don't Super Tuck if you're on your own. If you're in a group, you can't Super Tuck.
In the group, you can't do it. But you can get the benefit of the draft, though. You can still stop pedaling for a few moments and get a bit of a recovery.
Yes.
Now we can see that the B's have come through the suppressor as well. But yeah, you're right. We've got a couple of C graders, a couple of strong C graders, well off the front now. I wonder what their strategy there is. I mean, because they've got to know that they'll be picked up as the B's come through.
It isn't just
burning matches out the front without any real gain for it.
Yeah, it is interesting actually, because chase races often upgrade people, which is awesome because if you get upgraded,
you're improving.
Yeah, you are getting better, and it is hard when you do go up a grade, but it pushes you and you get stronger. So,
all right. So we've got 23 seconds now between B and C on the course.
AJ saying, "Come on, Reyes," and Ant is in the chat as well. Hi, Ant.
And there's only about 5 kilometers to go, though. So things are getting spicy.
Yeah, so we can see on the screen what kilometer marker each group is at. Cat A is about 400 meters behind.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Cat A's are going to catch them. And then if you were in another category, you'd just draft them until...
Oh, absolutely.
If I was in another category and I got caught by the Cat A's, I would just draft the heck out of them and let them
you would
turn
sit
me to
the
the
back.
line. Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, do nothing, and not do nothing because it's not it's not easy keeping up with Cat A's. I can tell you.
No, that's right, especially over the bumps.
Yeah. As a measly
That's
Cat
tough
C, as a low grade Cat C, this is
low grade.
I'm being called out in the chat. Like Chris is saying, but Holly doesn't move up no matter how hard she tries. Facts, I'm a Cat C. Yes, and there you are in your video saying, "Oh, I'm a low grade Cat C and stuff. Come and join my team." And hi, I'm Cat C as well. Come and join my team. Brent says I'm a master sandbagger. Yeah. Well, it's facts, isn't it? I mean,
all your friends are coming out in the chat now, aren't they?
I know. Goodness sake, who needs enemies when you got friends like that?
All right, so we've got an update here. There is only a 9-second gap now between B and C.
It's just 9 seconds. Of time.
So it's only a matter of time, but they've got only maybe 4 kilometers left. Just under 5 kilometers left.
They're making work.
But
they're not making it easy.
5
for them.
seconds. No, they're not giving up. Steph's saying his old B grade buddies are coming. Steph's madly on the front, putting out some big watts, trying to just hang on for that extra second before the Bs eventually get them. But I think they've picked them up now. They're right on their tail. We can see that in the maps there, just in the front. Yeah, we can see that B and C are practically together now.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Or except for the fact that we had those 2 off the front in C. But here come the Bs. So that group has merged. There are now 53 riders in the BC group.
Yes. So hopefully some of those lower categories are catching on to the higher categories and just pushing themselves and seeing what they can do. So here are the Cat A's. We've got Smith, Hansen, Mullet, and Mossett from ESRT. They're going some watts. Look at this. Well.
Yep.
Yeah, they wanted to really put the hurt down. They're putting down some good watts there. Get some speed up.
Nielsen, Mullen, Dune, Hansen there as well. All pushing really hard. 300 watts just kicking into the volcano. We can see a few of the C graders there firing their power ups now. The smarter rider, the more savvy rider, the more experienced rider would know to do this. You know to hang on to a power up if you think that the faster cat is going to pick you up. Fire your arrow, fire the draft burst, or fire the feather as that faster cat comes through. It just gives you an extra bit of oomph to hang on to them, pick up the pace, settle in, and get it. Yeah, oomph. Yeah. That's a technical racing term.
It is. Yeah. I know. I'm not gonna.
Rob,
I know better than to disagree.
And I don't want to get you offside either, because you do have glasses on, and you will correct me if I'm wrong. Mossop is a fellow Cumbrian.
Yeah, Cumbrian.
You saw that from Rob there.
Just up road.
Just up the road.
Not up the road. Up road.
Up road.
Oh, yeah. I'll teach you. I'll teach you how to speak proper. Oh, we've got P Friend in there from Wobble Cycling Club. I can see them in Cat B. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cat B. That's
so.
Cool.
This is a big group now. So there's still 47 in this BC group.
They are going some 47. Speed.
Yep. Now, Larson was out the front by himself. Yes,
Yeah.
so 8 seconds.
Can't see.
It
Yes.
won't be long before that BC group gobble him up as well.
Well, I don't know, because we've got just over a kilometre to go. So can he hold it?
Yeah. Maybe.
He's pushing it. We're going over the S's now. With
they're just in the back there. No, I don't think they're going to. I don't think he's going to.
Oh, he's hit his arrow though. He's pushing
his
it.
Arrow.
Last
He knows.
What a legend you are. Come on. Rooting for you. He's my favourite.
There. All right, Ben. Now the question that all eyes turn to: where is A on the map? Looking at A, is on the painted section of the road. They're all on the paint.
It is colourful. I'll give him that. But I mean,
unnecessary.
I'm not a fan of the paint, but it looked good on the screen right then.
Yeah. All right, Larson there, and we can just see the BC group are literally maybe 50 meters, 100 meters behind him.
Yeah, we have got someone kicking off the front of B actually, or are they?
Yeah. Oh, they've hit the feather. Yeah, trying to reach him before this finishes up. We've got about 600, 500 meters to go.
Oof. We've got orange numbers there.
Can he hold on? No, they've caught him. So Steve.
Yeah, the finish line is just at the end of this sprint. Is Steve going to take it?
Steve
can't be.
The bees.
Steve.
Here we go.
Canada. Oh,
we're going to see the other Steve come through. No, the bees have had it. They've got it. They've got this one in the bag.
Wow.
Boom.
Good job, Cat
where's
Bees.
A? Where's A on the map?
Well, they're busy napping, having a cup of tea or something. Let's see whether. Look at all those coloured dots. Doesn't that look beautiful? All those coloured dots, all those riders like merging together.
All right. A's coming through now, but it looks like B took that one out. Well, I'm sorry to say I got my prediction wrong. I was close. Larson was within maybe 100 meters of winning that one.
Yep.
But certainly the B's have taken this one out.
Yeah, good win for the Bees there.
Dive into some stats if I can find it. Editor Steve. Okay. From Canada. Not sure what the editor is referring to. But Peter Carrison as well. Chris Shanks and Christopher Larson. 3rd and 4th. So certainly C we're representing, that's for sure. So Chris Shanks there. Christian Larson. Both in C. Got Markian. Man, that pace was hot, says Josh.
Yeah, chase races are hard. You've got to pay attention. And but Josh, you gave it your all. Kudos, man. And it can't be won, so you're part of the winning team. So take the credit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wonder if he likes Josh or Joshua. I really should know that.
You've only been friends for a while.
But,
and Scott Mossop, your mate from up the road, up road, isn't it? Up road. He came in at 8th.
Nice
so Brad,
job. Yeah.
Justin McNamara, Peter Windridge. Oh, in 11th. There we go. Peter. Shane O'Flynn, they're in 12th. Claudio Martinez in 13th. So Jeff Crystal. Now I want to scoot down the list and see if I can spot where Steph finished up, because he was doing a power of work there for C. Every time I looked across, he was on the front. So he's finished mid-pack down the list. Yeah. But some solid numbers though.
Yeah, he was working for the category.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
He was working for the greater good.
Yeah, for the greater good. Yeah. Talking of greater good, if those listening know about greater good, you need to join Team Holly because we are having a battle race on the 2nd of November, and I'm going to need some more people in our team because Nathan here went out and did a video. Ryan Condon, shout out to Ryan. And suddenly he's got a load of people in his team. So,
it was never in doubt.
So he's currently at something like 111 or something like that, and I'm at 63 possibly. It might have gone up.
You've kicked up to 70 now, and I've got 114.
Right. Okay.
It's
going
to be a big ask.
Yeah. So if you want the link for it, where can they find the link?
I'm pasting the link to the event in the description in the chat there in a minute.
Okay, awesome.
As soon
Great.
as I can do that.
So he can do that. Meanwhile, guys, right? So we need to get in on Team Holly. We've got some great tactics going on, great team talk. We're talking about, what we're talking about in our team chat, like what cake there is, what your favourite Haribos are, all the important things, what colour Tron you need,
okay.
all the, because Nathan's listening right now, right? So I'm just like, you're
making stuff up now, aren't you?
I am making stuff up, yeah, obviously, yeah, because you're listening. But we do have some really cool tactics going to go on, and it's going to be epic. And we're doing it for charity too. So Nathan's picked a charity, and I've picked a charity. And you don't have to donate; it's fine. And I just want to go on.
I was going to say, but if you can, even if it's the price for a cup of coffee, it's all very very appreciated.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yes, of course we're racing for bragging rights, which
that's the most important thing.
Of course it is. Yeah, and then we're doing it for charity, and it's going to be streamed by ZMS eSports Studios, who is streaming this, and he also does the Iceni races, or is it Iceni? Iceni, which is a ladies only races on Saturdays, which is awesome. And he does a bunch of other stuff.
Yep. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button or the like button, do yourself a favor. This is the first time you've come across ZMS Esports Studio broadcast. Drop them a comment or drop the team here a comment and let us know what you thought of it. Rob says, great coverage. Well, thank you, Rob. You're very generous. I do appreciate it.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah.
Okay.
But please come back because I'm doing your challenge again, Rob.
So for those that don't know what that is, we have in the Drops podcast, you can see the logo there at the bottom of the screen. Holly was sitting in the co-host seat that Rob normally sits in the studio. Rob was away on some duties, which meant that Holly had to. Yeah, Holly was under the gun for a quiz we have at the end of the show. Now, unfortunately, she didn't win.
Didn't win. I came 23rd. I was nowhere near. It was close. Was it close? No, Rob. 23rd. Oh, there was only 21 in the quiz.
So Holly needs to do 5 unnecessary sprints in any race that she chooses.
Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting ZRL race on Tuesday.
And I love how you're choosing to do it in a ZRL race as well, because those aren't slow either. So you're going to have to do a sprint and then try and keep on with the group.
Yeah, what am I going to do if I get dropped? My team aren't going to be happy with me, are they?
Until you get back on, obviously. That's the answer.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I did do a sort of recon, actually, of it, and I think I know one place where I'm going to do one of the sprints. Obviously, like my... I'm not going to give away where I'm going to do the sprints on this, because people are clearly going to watch this and be like, right, where's she going to sprint?
Yep.
Yeah, what does Chris say? Holly got me here, so she gets my vote. Yes, Chris. Yes. Thanks, Chris. Good job, Team Holly. Yes, because that's where the cool kids hang out.
I've pasted a link to the event in the chat there from on the Rivet, if you're wondering what that link was. So you can go along, pick a pen. It's open to all categories. It's going to be a bit of fun. It's mostly fun. So a bit of help, and everyone's on board. Now, just looking, Joshua asks, is that a points race? No, Joshua knows this, but no, it's not a points race. It's going to be a scratch race for the ZRL. Speaking of which, we are going to be covering the ZRL race 3, which is country to coastal, the scratch race on ZMS eSports Studio here. This will be the Atlantic Northern Division. So we'll be covering all 4 categories. That's going to be great. It's going to be lots of fun to watch that. And it will have been about an hour after I've raced it. So I can give you all the inside goss on what to do, which is basically ride fast and stay on the front. Well, near the front.
Yeah. Meanwhile, your co-host is considering swapping teams.
Why?
Because I'm doing a challenge for it.
Oh, as a thank you.
I've offered him a Yorkshire pudding.
Come on. That's not fair. And he's
So
he could actually come and get it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, Holly should sprint
Oh.
random segments and then ask that in the chat. Ask what in the chat? What did I miss? Joshua says, I mean, Holly should sprint random segments and then ask that in the chat. What? I'm not
Yeah, okay. You
sure.
might have to
Ask
clarify
what in the
that.
chat? Yeah. Joshua, what do you mean? Ask what in the chat? I mean, that's at least 2 minutes ago, so I don't remember what you said. Yeah. But yeah, always a space for you, Robin, Team Holly. We've got better
Please.
we've got
Better facilities,
Yeah.
warm showers.
We've got warm showers, we've got cake at the end, we've got Yorkshire puddings, Yorkshire tea bags, and
Yeah. But I've got 140. I've got 114 in my team, so I don't know which team do you really want to be in.
Well, the winning team, obviously. If you want to be in the winning team, it's Team Holly Ovs. Yeah.
Steph's joined back in the chat after finishing off in that race. He's saying a wee dram to ease my pain. I bet, buddy. That was some solid work off the front. There was no question about you putting in some hard yards there. And C almost took it out. Almost, like maybe 50 metres. You'll have to go back and watch the replay there. But Larson was just digging deep. Complete red zone.
It was brutal, wasn't it?
AJ says,
Steph
top
was
effort,
the
Steph.
moral,
Yeah, absolutely. The moral victor. You're correct there, Rob.
Yeah, Niall says he'll get the whole of Restart a World Series team.
Oh.
Niall, please do. Please. That would be epic. You get Restarted on my team.
I think we're missing the big point here that we have over 200 people joining up so far.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, isn't it?
I'm a little bit nervous now.
How did we do that? Like, God, like...
Sorry, 184. Sorry, 184. I can't add up. 184.
It's maths, isn't it, on a Sunday? Yeah.
It's going to be the biggest Swift event of the year.
Yeah, it absolutely is, yeah. Biggest Swift event, yes. And Chris says, yeah, has Nathan been using Holly's shampoo? It's looking a bit shiny tonight. So for those that don't know, we're talking about shampoo on last night's... What did we do last night?
Was it the tiny races?
Yeah, I took about shampoo. Because I use a shampoo called Aussie. And if you're looking in the Drops server... I actually went to Morrison's earlier, which is a great Yorkshire company, and they've got like a whole shelf full of like Aussie shampoo and whatnot. And I took a photo and I stuck it on the In the Drops podcast server.
This is our Discord server that Holly's referring to.
Yeah, you need to go and join it because you need to see the picture of the shampoo.
Because it's super important.
It's really important. You don't understand like how much shampoo, like the ladies out there, right? Are you with me? Because the amount of shampoo we go through from racing on Zwift is a lot. I need we need to be, and Damon's just posted the Discord link server. So if you look on the chat, look where ZMS eSports Studio is in yellow. That's the link to Nathan's podcast server. It is more interesting than just a bunch of shampoo, though. I would like to add that.
There's conditioner as well.
Yeah, there's conditioner too. Yeah. So go there and chat some stuff. Hey, we got Randy. Yes, Randy. Oh,
Randy's
shout
back.
out to Randy. She's absolutely epic. She raced the Iceni Cat B ladies on Saturday, which was yesterday. And if you want to go back and watch how she did, it's on ZMS Esports YouTube, and it was quite good. Yeah, it just comes with the shampoo. See, Randy's with me. The shampoo and the conditioner.
Just kill me with the shampoo. Stuff. Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. It's the same in our household with three ladies. That's all they just. If it's not shampoo, then it's like skin moisturizer. It's the little spritz they use. It's fake eyelashes. It's fake nails. Oh gosh.
No, fake eyelashes, fake nails. Nah. But
you're not there yet.
I'm not there. I'll never be there. Like I'm not a well. See, I work with teenagers, and they're all into teenagers are all into
it's
eyelashes
incredible,
and whatnot, aren't they? So
we've had this discussion.
Yeah.
But I do. Well, I was just saying, I do. What do I use? I don't use shampoo. I use body wash. I use one body wash. Use it for the car. Use it to wash my bike. Use it to hose down the steps outside. That's what guys do. They just like one. We use one thing. That's it. One towel, one body wash.
Franny, she's in the chat too. Good job. So she was racing Cat A today. How did you get on AJ says on your face. So do you like use the whatever you use in the bottle? Like on the steps and then on your belly. What the heck's going on?
Well, I don't use it. Get some more out of the bottle, obviously. Don't just wipe it up.
Well, I don't know how tight you are. Like, you might put it on the steps and be like, right, okay. See, Dave's even getting on the chat. My household is my wife and 2 girls and me. Okay, so he's got 3 females. We have a pantry full of half-empty hair products. Oh, God. Yeah. So do I. It's all like little bits because you can get different types of shampoo and conditioner. You've got ones for like curly hair, moisturizer one, smooth, whatever, all the different things. But you've got to have the matching. You can't have say a moisturizer one and a smooth one or whatever. You've got to have moisture and moisture if you're having shampoo and the conditioner. They've got to be the matching ones. Is it possible? Is it allowed? Can you have mismatching products? Can you get 2 different products and put them together, or is that not allowed either? No, what are you talking about? That'd be ridiculous. You can't use a moisture shampoo and a colour conditioner. What? But could you? But can you get from one manufacturer one shampoo and then from another manufacturer a different conditioner? Or is that allowed? Oh dear. No. You can't use Pantene shampoo and then Aussie conditioner. It clashes. Okay. Can you imagine what it's going to do to your hair? Is that what you did? I don't know. Maybe. Well, no one tells guys this. We don't know the rules. I'm just this information and we not get dropped from the next chase race, Joshua says. I don't know, We're not talking about that anymore, Josh. We're talking about shampoo now. The race is finished. We're done with that, Josh. You can get yourself changed now and whatnot. And go and have a mid-strength beer and a lie down, Josh. Mandy says not the top shelf stuff. Gotta be the same. Yeah, see, exactly. All right, gotta be the same. Yeah, okay. And Brent says 10-in-1 body wash, shampoo, conditioner, beard moisturizer, shaving soap, dish cleaner. Brent knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Toilet cleaner. Brent, that's exactly right, Brent. And you buy it for $2. $2 a bottle? Oh, $2. What's that in Yorkshire pounds? It's like a pound or something. Sounds cheap. 50. I don't know. 50p. Is that still? I don't know. If that's how much is 50p? 50p is half of a pound. There we go. So £1 is $2 Australian. Are you googling it? Brent says the last 2 months. Yeah. But and the other thing, guys never do. We'll never change. We'll just buy the same brand, the same bottle for the rest of our lives until either the company goes under. David says, "How are 32 people still watching?" I don't know, David. Why are 32 people still watching? We're talking about shampoo. Can I just show you my mug, by the way? Right? I want to show this. See what it says? It says world. Oh God, I better not spill the stuff inside it. World champion of Yorkshire. Isn't that awesome? Did you get that custom made? Did you have to send away for that? No, the local bike shop actually sells them, so they must know how awesome I am. You see, and I showed up and just. I wonder. I had to buy it actually. They just didn't give it away to you. No, they didn't. No. But really, I mean, I think I'm pretty much the fastest Oh wait, that's a different race. I'm
You can't
definitely
mention
the
that race.
fastest. No, I'm definitely the fastest esports cyclist on my street. Well, definitely top 3,
Yeah.
I reckon. I mean, there's 32
3.
houses on my street. Yeah, yeah. I think
That's the
I'm
entire.
quite fast.
Is that the entire village? There's just the one street, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like cardboard boxes at the side of the road because. Oh, what is that skit? The Yorkshire. Oh my god, what is it called? Someone help me out in the chat because it's like.
You
Oh,
do that.
you're lucky. You get to live in a shoebox. I have like a tin can at the side of the road, and I go to bed at 10 p.m. and like, wake up at 4 a.m. And then the other person goes, "Oh my god, what is it from? Monty Python, is it?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a whole skit thing.
Okay.
And, for those here for the racing, refer to the first 37 minutes. For those here for products, you can
The last 20, 30 minutes. This is where the viewership just goes up. I can't figure this out.
We've still got 30 people watching. What is going on?
I think Sam is taking notes. That's it. We're just going to forego covering races, and we're just going to talk skincare and personal hygiene. Oh, and also about and cleaning products, shampoos for cleaning.
Yeah, cleaning products. I did do the washing up earlier actually, so I felt quite like happy with myself. Oh yeah, just a reminder. Like I did a bit of adulting. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to ZMS eSports, because he's just put a little graphic up, so I might as well mention it. Yeah,
come for the racing, stay for the hair.
Yes,
and it's incredible. We're talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say it's quite incredible because I don't have any either, so I've got just no frame of reference for talking about any kind of hair care.
Yeah, Rob says ZMS, come for the races, stay for the haircut. yeah. And what a catchphrase. Yeah, that should be your new tagline. Yeah. So today I did actually like brush my hair and straighten it, which is beginning to be a bit of a habit on a Friday, on a Saturday, on a Sunday evening. And Brenton's hair care is very relevant to most cyclists, except for Nathan, obviously. Yeah. You see,
well,
what
I've
you
gone
need to do
with
is you
the
need to
natural
take
aero look.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. I still didn't get any advice about my glasses situation when you're cycling. Nobody wears glasses.
No one. Yep.
Cyclists not wear glasses. Is that not a thing? Surely.
I've seen a few, and what I tend to see
work?
is when I've watched them, is they're forever taking their glasses off and wiping them and then putting them back on again, and then they take the glasses off, wipe them, and put them back on again. I'm thinking, man, that seems really annoying.
Mid-race.
Yeah. Like they'll sit up, take the glasses off, wipe them down, and then put them back on again.
Right. Okay. So if somebody's
really
on a street, so I'm just thinking tactics, right? So if I'm having a race and I know somebody's wearing glasses, I need to watch their stream and wait till they take their glasses off and clean them, and then I'll attack.
Bang! That's where you hit them.
Yes, got it.
Yeah.
The dirty ones we have got a silicone strip to direct the sweat away from yours. Yes, I do have a dirt. Yeah, Brent's just mentioning. Yeah, the headband things that go around here. Yeah, I do have 3 of those. Because that's just how cool I am. Yeah, they have it's like a headband thing. Yeah, he's right. It does take sweat away from your eyes.
Moves the sweat away, does it? Just drains it away behind your ears.
Yeah, it just moves it into your hair.
And then you get thank you. And then I get it running down my back, so I get this little trickle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Isn't that the image?
But it's facts, isn't it? Like we all talk about everybody goes through the whole, and also you need to get yourself a decent fan, right? I've got myself a VacMaster, right? Well, I was very skeptical. I was told about these VacMasters, and this is actually useful information, guys. So I hope you're all listening to the 19 still watching.
Write it down. This is gold.
Yeah, this is absolute gold. Yeah. So VacMaster, whatever it's called, it's a fan, and it's another level. They are quite expensive. Can't remember how much mine costs, but it's got 3 levels and it's got a remote. So you just simply press a button, which even I managed to do, which is quite incredible. And it just blows the air because that's how fans work. But it's
I
so
love how you
much
go into
better.
detail about how this works.
It's so important though, because it is a game changer. Because
Yep.
I'm still sweating, but like at least the fan is blowing the sweat away off me or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But do you have the fan in the
So-
front or the back? No, I'm serious. It's a. It was a discussion we had. The things we talk about sometimes. Now this is in our team chat, and so someone said
Yeah.
about having a fan at the front, but also have a fan at the back, and then it kind of feels like you got like a bit of a tailwind.
So you've got like
so-
a headwind and a tailwind. I've got mine at the
Well,
side on an angle.
One at the side, yeah, and so I have it at the side, so it kind of blows the sweat off from laying on my bike, and it's sort of just to my left. But then if you were to have one at the back as well, then it kind of feels like you got maybe a bit of a tailwind, and mentally you'll feel like you're going a little bit faster. It's a bit easier. Does that make any sense?
So you've got
or
like
no?
two. Because I did have.
Oh, I
like-
don't. I can't afford two. I got the one.
No, I've got one, and it just let's have a look at the. Yeah, I have two on my upper body, one on my small.
But I've got. Well, we do have two. There's two behind me here, but mine broke, so I have to borrow Sharon's, and so now we're just sharing a fan.
Sharing
Yeah.
a fan.
Rob,
Yeah.
they do kind of cancel each other out, except for the fact that I'm not moving anyway, so it probably doesn't make too much of a difference.
Yeah, Ryan
But it
Condon's
does-
in the chat. Hi, Ryan. Need a little chat with you, by the way.
Not
Right.
happy, Jan.
What? Yorkshire. I mean, what do you want, Ryan? Do you want Yorkshire tea bag? Do you want a whole box of Yorkshire tea? If you haven't checked out Ryan's video, by the way, go on post the link, Ryan, if you want. I don't know quite how you do
I'm
these things.
going to drop a.
Yeah, it is quite a cool video actually. It's very it's quite funny, and but it's recruiting for Nathan's team. So if you're watching it, right, well, Nathan here goes on about how he's like a measly cat C, and how I'm like yeah,
You're a heavy hitter. You're a super hard C grader who
yeah,
races in
but
world events.
Yes, but if you look at our
But-
stats, Nathan, on Zwift power, whatever, as you well know, that we are quite well matched.
Very even.
Yes. So it is not a given. Like, it is not, I don't know,
That you're gonna win?
genuinely. No, it's not, no. And so I'm going to need all the... it's the top 10 of Zwift YouTubers in here. Yeah, Ryan's at least at least top 20, right? Of YouTubers, possibly. Like, yeah, top
He's got
20,
a huge
maybe
following.
top 30, maybe. Depends on which team. If you join Team Holly, Ryan, right, then you are the top YouTuber
Two,
on Zwift.
three?
Yeah,
Top.
yeah,
YouTuber.
yeah. But if you're in Team Nathan, then you know, okay, go be there.
We can't be friends anymore now. That's it. Sorry.
Ryan did mention in his comments that there is still time to switch teams. Yes, Miguel. Yes. See, Miguel knows Steak and Chains. He is also on YouTube. He's in my team, Miguel. Top man. Go check out Miguel's YouTube. It's a really great YouTube channel. Some other dude, like called Ryan or something, does YouTube too. But Miguel's is like top-notch stuff because he's Team Holly. See what you're missing out on, Ryan.
Yep. No, it's a fantastic video. I posted there. Look, I think people can make up their own decisions about whether to be with you or to win and be in my team. So I think they'll all make the right decisions. And so far, 114 people have, as opposed to your. How many have you got in your team again?
Well, that's 114 people that are going to lose, aren't they?
You're brutal, aren't you?
Yes.
You're brutal.
Will you guys be on
72.
YouTube like this for the big race? I don't know, Dave. Probably, yeah. I mean, I'll have to get some help with like how to set it up because my tech skills are like zilch. But yeah. Are you basically asking if we're going to be suffering on YouTube? Damon from SMS is actually going to cover it, so it is going to be covered. Are we going to have like Zoom?
I think we'll be on Discord. So we've got to do a little bit of updating on the event. We've got a couple of Discord channels, but we've just got to sort of solidify exactly how we're going to do this. But essentially, we've hijacked ZeniMS's broadcast here for our own personal gain.
I'm really sorry, David.
But essentially, we've still like 40 days out, so we've still got a long time to tackle this. Just looking through your list, I'm just noting some of the people in your list that I need to go and have a personal word with. You got Casey Schum as well from the Spincast podcast. Yeah, yes. You've got those guys on. Jeez.
Which is on, yeah, of course I have, yeah. And because the Spincast podcast is on, is it like 1 a.m. Yorkshire time, something? I usually end up falling asleep, not because it's boring, it's just because it's like 2 a.m. my time. It's really good though. Go check that out. I'm just reading in the chat actually about the race that we've just commentated on. Evil Steph says, I told you, Miguel, to sit on my wheel. Miguel says, I tried to stay on, but I think I averaged 300 watts for the first lap, which is more than I've ever output for that kind of distance. Miguel, awesome effort. Yeah. Just the kind of person that we need on Team Holly.
I'm actually I'm looking up Miguel's stats now, just as we're talking here, to see now if he is in the firing line for an upgrade. Because when you do put those kinds of stats, you're definitely in the gun there for an upgrade to because Miguel's in C. I wonder how much it's going to take for him to get bumped to B.
Interested. How have the views gone up since the race has ended? Randy says it's 40 days enough time for Nathan to train to have a slightly better chance. It's not, Randy. He's going to need a whole...
I'm going to need all the help I can get.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. You've got Gabriela Guerrero in your team as well.
Have I?
Yep.
Nice.
She's joined. Gosh. Yeah, you got some good names in there.
I got friends in high places.
Yep. But I think I'll have the numbers, and that will be the most important thing.
Is it though? You can have all the numbers you like. You've still got to do the race and finish over the line. So, good luck.
I've got so my secret weapon here is I've got a bunch of the AHDR C graders. So they are known for their brutal starts. And I'm not saying this out loud for any particular reason, but we might have a brutal start at the front and just completely demoralize you guys right out of the pens.
Oh, come on. You can't demoralize me. That's not going to work. It's not a
simple cruise to the finish. Team Holly will be scattered on the ground, just looking around, wondering what had happened.
Whatever. You can have your brutal start, but there's a heck of a long way to go to the finish line.
Yeah, all it is. It's 40 kilometers.
In the drops. Yeah, Rob Bain is saying Swifter on the chat thing. All the other podcasters versus in the drop and former hosts. Numbers just mean more to draft, Bren says. Over 200 riders means you won't even be able to see where half the field are. Yeah, we've got different coloured jerseys. So your jerseys have in yellow and black, I believe.
Black, yep.
Yeah, and mine have got blue.
Yep.
So we can easily see who's in which team. And I think we're having like the beacon things above our heads so that people can see like which one we are.
That's correct. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
You've got a beacon above yours. I'll have a beacon above mine. So at any time, it's going to be super easy for others to know who's where on the chat, on the race, in the stream. That's right.
It's going to be so much fun though. Miguel says, correct, Rob, I just got promoted to see if I could hardly... Oh, yeah, because he's put in such an effort. Ryan, tactic is to fill the screen with so many riders that no one knows what's happening. Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Correct weight.
On principle, I can't be in Team Nathan. It would be illegal to be in yellow and black. Okay, right.
Who's saying that?
Okay, Fred. Right, so I've got some questions, right? Why is it illegal to be in yellow and black? And also... That's not the reason why you need to be in Team Holly. Like, you're my friend. Nothing to do with yellow and black. But why is it illegal to be in yellow and black? He's Irish. Is that something to do with? I don't know.
Turns out he just doesn't like you very much.
It's the.
I mean, that was evident by the workout plans he was sending you.
yeah. Just like trashing my legs. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow and black is a neighbouring rival county. Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Blue and white is my country. Yes.
Should I change the jersey then? Will I get more people if I change it to something else? I did spend quite a lot of time looking at jerseys, and I was hoping to try and actually get a custom one made, but it's just not gonna happen. So I went because Are You OK is the charity that I'm touting. I'm putting out there. And their colours are black and yellow, so that's why I picked the one that was closest, resembled that the closest. I think typically it's known as the bee kit, the bumblebee kit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, which is it's a good. I can see why you picked those colours. That's why you've picked them, and I picked blue because clearly because blue. Yeah. Carolina Tom in the chat says, "Okay, I'm with Holly just because." Quite right. Aww. You know where it's at. Evil Steph, yellow and black colours of the city I've grew up in. Brent Nathan is just jealous to not have awful workouts. I'll tell you what though, those workouts made me stronger and made me stronger and beat a whole bunch of PBs. Yep, stronger and PBs. Yeah, absolutely. So even though I whinged quite a lot.
But you beat a whole bunch of people too, a whole bunch of high-end riders as well, so
yeah.
So Ryan's asking if Holly's going to make a recruitment YouTube video. I think so, Ryan. I think we're going to get Holly to figure something out.
I'm going to need some help.
She can make a YouTube video. And you know what's going to happen? She's going to do one and it's going to be amazing. And all of a sudden there'll be like 400 people in her team.
Yeah. But the thing is, my tech skills are not very good. Yeah, so I'm going to need some help, possibly from the opposing team.
Well, you've got Miguel, you've got Ryan in the chat there, you've got Rob, you've got a whole bunch of resources you can reach out to. They're all excellent YouTubers.
Excellent. Damon, Holly's recruitment video needs to be very demure, very mindful. She needs to do something. Yeah, don't worry, Ryan. I'm on it. Basically, it'll be me behind a screen going, "Come and join Team Holly," and that's all I need.
That's it. Just the one thing. I think you should have like a box of tea bags though, and maybe the pudding as well. Just have them on screen. Show what people are fighting for.
Yeah, and Wensleydale cheese.
But there we go. So that's going to be a bit of fun. But as I said, it's like 40 days away. I'm just looking again at the 41 days. Plenty of time. Yeah. I did like though. Who suggested this? And I'm going to give a little tip away here. Someone suggested in one of the earlier chats about having 2 lap teams. So if the numbers get big enough, have a separate team.
That's my tactic. Shush.
Was that your tactic? Was it?
It was somebody in my team that suggested it.
Yep.
Be gone.
Can I just give you one of your secrets?
Still need to. Darren. Hi, Darren. You all right? How are you doing? How's your day going, Darren? Still needs to register. So
come on, Darren. I've pasted a link there. Just go and click in the D pen.
Oh no, Pen C. Which pen am I again?
Yeah. That's the kind of leadership you've got.
Yeah, you've got the front team, right? You've got me, and you've got really important people that are racing in my team because I've got friends from grade D to bonkers level. So you can join our team, or you can join some guy from Australia's team. I mean, you pick. Yeah. So Darren, I hope your day's gone all right.
Have you seen this?
No.
That's Team Holly.
Yes. For those that don't know, Sharon Craig is Nathan's wife. That's epic.
Far out.
Sharon, I freaking love you.
I'm gonna have to go have words with her. Obviously, I'm not doing enough around the house.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yes, Darren. Yes, David. Nathan's wife is in Team Holly.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god, that's so. Yeah, you had a prenup
set up, buddy. Yeah, I think so.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Who
Freddie's
gets the
put out a
fan?
call. Yeah, that's
Sharon gets the fan, of course.
I'm gonna have to go get a second fan. Well, I don't know what happened to my fan. It just stopped turning. Like it makes a buzzing sound now and it doesn't turn. So I'll have to go get another one.
Well, as Miguel says, I see she's still making you pay for not answering the quiz question correctly. Yes, because if you didn't know, the quiz question on one of Indrop's podcast quiz things was who was In the Drop's first guest. Nathan got it wrong. The answer was his wife.
My wife.
So
yeah, she wasn't terribly happy about that. But no, but to be fair though, she got it wrong as well. She'd kind of forgotten that too. So I'm not entirely in the doghouse there, but I'm sure that played a part of it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
All
that's
right.
so funny.
Oh
Right.
gosh.
And on that note, do you need to go and speak
Let's
to your
wrap this up.
wife?
Yes, I do.
So do
Gotta
I.
go get her out of bed and what the hell?
Get her out. I don't think that's going to be the way. That's not going to be the. I don't think getting her out of bed at 6 o'clock in the morning is going to help you very much, Nathan. To be honest. Cheers.
No, good point. Actually, I will come along with a cup of coffee though, and a gentle "Hey, babe," just to wake up nicely.
Damon's wife, the real Lou Bates, hasn't chosen her team yet. Also,
here we go.
Yes, but I actually know Lou Bates because I've done races with her. So
yep.
maybe we could have 2 Lou Bates in Team Holly. Although she's a bit
big
busy
enough?
actually. She's a bit busy at the end of October.
What with
so
professional racing?
with other racing that she might do quite well in. Yep. But Damon's wife, the real Lou Bates, and hasn't
Might get her on board.
Yeah. They know where it's at.
All right. Well, now I'm
Anyway.
completely demoralised.
You need to go and make your breakfast in bed or something. So.
Correct.
So funny.
All right then. Well, let's wrap this one up. Thanks very much everyone for watching. Lots of people in the chat. Another Rhino crash race.
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. Yeah, that's what we were doing.
In the bag.
Chase race. Yep, about an hour ago.
And as I said, we've got the ZRL race 3 coming up Tuesday, Atlantic Division time. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll catch everyone in the next race. Thanks very much, Holly. Thanks everyone.
Lovely chatting to you.
Good work.
Bye everyone.
Bye.